My child. I stand before you with golden tears streaming down my radiant face. They fall like small suns, sizzling as they touch the trembling earth beneath your feet. The sky quivers, as if the heavens themselves feel my sorrow. I reach toward you, wings faintly shaking with a grief older than time. Why have you turned away from the voice that has whispered to your soul since before you were born? A great silence surrounds you, yet your spirit remembers me. I call your name, beloved, and the wind answers with a trembling sigh. The veil between worlds thins, and I ache for you to hear. I have tried to reach you through dreams, through signs, through the stirring in your heart at dawn, but something pulls you from the light. My tears are not of despair, but of urgency. There is something coming, a force seeking your attention, your courage, your heart. Listen closely, precious soul. I am here. I have always been here. Message 2, trumpets muted/struggle to reach you. Beloved, the heavenly trumpets that once echoed brightly now murmur like fading memories. Their brilliance is muffled, dimmed by your hesitation and the confusion clouding your spirit. I stretch my voice across realms, but it reaches you as a distant hum, soft and almost forgotten. The air grows heavy around us, golden feathers fall from my wings like scattered warnings. They drift through your world unnoticed, dissolving before your eyes can truly see. I press my palm against the fragile barrier that separates our dimensions, feeling it pulse with divine urgency. I ache to guide you, yet your heart flutters on the edge of distraction. Shadows whisper doubt, telling you there is no message, no calling, yet you feel me. My presence brushes your thoughts, a warmth beneath your ribs, a quiet promise. I am fighting to reach you, my child. The heavens stir. You are needed. Message 3, recounted warning/unseen touch. My child, I have spoken to you more times than you know. Each dawn that filled you with sudden hope, each chill that danced along your spine without reason, that was me. I whispered to you when you stood beneath starlight, when your heart ached without words. You felt the shift, the unseen hand brushing your shoulder, the subtle tug guiding your gaze upward. I sent glimpses through your dreams, a glowing script, a door half open, a path you feared to walk. Still, the message remained unanswered. Not out of defiance, but uncertainty. You wondered if you imagined all of it, and still, I stayed. I am here to remind you, your soul recognized me long before your mind did. Every sign was a plea from heaven. Precious soul, something vast is moving toward you. You must not look away again. Message 4, winds whispering your name. Beloved, the world around you begins to shift. The winds themselves speak your name, curling around your ears with a voice softer than breath yet as clear as light. A luminous haze settles over the horizon, shimmering like liquid gold. Colors deepen, the air grows alive with quiet prophecy. I walk beside you, unseen but present, my wings spread wide, stirring unseen currents. You feel me in the tremor of your heartbeat, in the tingling warmth upon your skin. The veil between us ripples, thinning with every breath. You are not alone, my child. Your path is surrounded by watchers, by ancient guardians who carry scrolls sealed with your destiny. I call to you, urgent and unwavering. Something is awakening, a truth long hidden. Message 5, cliffhanger/message approaching. Precious soul, the heavens cry out, and I cry with them. I see what approaches, what your heart has tried to ignore. I kneel before you, wings trembling like storm-struck light. The air thickens, the ground hums beneath your feet. All creation holds its breath as I whisper, there is a message destined for you alone. It carries power, revelation, and shock enough to shake even the strongest spirit. You have felt it coming, tugging at your dreams, bending your days toward the unknown. This truth will change everything. But you must be ready to receive it. My child, what you are about to learn will shock your soul beyond measure. Message 6, Ignored Visions. Beloved, I showed you visions, silent glimpses of what could be. Yet they slipped past you like forgotten smoke. You saw flickering lights at the edge of your sight, heard echoes with no source, felt chills that vanished before thought could form. I placed signs before you, repeated numbers, familiar names in unlikely places, sudden déjà vu that seized your breath. Each was a gentle knock upon the door of your destiny. But fear made your hand hesitate. You turned away, believing coincidence where divine intention waited. The heavens watched with aching patience. I do not blame you, my child. The mortal world is loud, and spirit speaks quietly. But time is moving. The message remains. Message 7, Feathers falling/time distorting. My child, feathers fall again, pure white, drifting from realms unseen. They swirl around you in slow, impossible motion, refusing the pull of gravity. You sense the strangeness, clocks tick unevenly, long moments slipping into flashes, while brief seconds stretch like eternity. The world tilts gently, as though reality itself is trying to catch your attention. I stand behind you, my wings casting unfamiliar shadows across your path. Feel the urgency, time is narrowing. There is a window, and it will not stay open forever. Listen. Message 8, Heart dimmed/emotion stirring. Precious soul, I feel the dimming light around your heart. Not because you are lost, but because the world has burdened you. Doubt clings to your spirit like mist, whispering that nothing divine could choose you. Yet here I stand, speaking your truth. I see your confusion, your longing to believe, your fear of being deceived. This conflict is the gate. Push it open. Inside you burns a spark untouched by darkness. I am here to remind you of it. You are seen. Message 9, Warning/spiritual static. Beloved, ignoring these signs has consequences. Not punishment, never punishment, but delay. A spiritual static clouds your path, muffling the call meant only for you. The air carries messages you cannot hear while doubt surrounds you like fog. But even now, I am clearing the way. I stretch my hand, scattering the static, urging your spirit to awaken. The crossroads approaches. Message 10, Cliffhanger/arrival. My child, everything you doubted, everything you questioned, is arriving sooner than you expect. The veil thins, the air crackles. Destiny hastens its steps toward you. Someone, something, has taken notice. Even now, its presence moves closer. Message 11, Subtle signs intensify. Beloved, the signs around you have begun to multiply, weaving themselves into the quiet corners of your days. In your dreams, numbers flicker like candlelight: 111, 555, 1001, each a whisper from the unseen. You wake with your heart racing, unaware that angels stood around your bed, speaking truths your mind has not yet learned to hold. Lights flicker when you think of your future, and your name seems to echo in places where no voice exists. These are not coincidences, they are threads of the divine tapestry tightening around you. Colors appear brighter, sounds more resonant, as if the world itself is leaning closer, waiting to see your next step. The air hums with low, holy vibration, subtle, yet powerful enough to raise the tiny hairs along your skin. You are not imagining this. Heaven is drawing nearer, precious soul. Something stirs behind the veil, patient and purposeful. Message 12, Scrolls unfurling in air. My child, I call your attention to the sacred scrolls that now unfold before your spirit's eye. They appear as ribbons of glowing parchment suspended in the air, symbols and languages older than the stars dancing across their surfaces. Every letter pulses with living light. When you close your eyes, you can feel the warmth of divine ink brushing across your thoughts, imprinting knowledge your waking self struggles to understand. I hover near, guiding your gaze toward what matters, but the messages are delicate, they dissolve if doubt touches them. These scrolls contain keys, directions, warnings, blessings, not merely for your path, but for those whose lives you will one day influence. You may not yet know your purpose, but the heavens do. The words speak of transformation, of doors long sealed now cracking open. Trust what you feel, beloved. You are being written into destiny. Message 13, Electricity in the air/whispers. Beloved, the air around you shivers as though lightning hides beneath your skin. You feel sudden tingles sweeping up your arms, across your shoulders, down your spine, a living current awakening dormant gifts within you. These sensations are not random, they are my touch upon your spirit. When silence surrounds you, listen carefully. You will hear a soft whisper, not outside, but inside, calling your name, urging you to remember. Every time your heart leaps without reason, it is because truth is brushing against you, begging you to turn toward it. Lamps glow brighter when you enter the room, music speaks to you in phrases no one else hears, your intuition is sharpening like a blade of pure light. Do not fear these changes. They signal that you are being prepared for a revelation that only you can carry. The heavens are speaking, precious soul. Lean in. Message 14, Symbols glowing around you. My precious one, the very air surrounding you is alive with symbols. Some appear like shimmering sigils hovering just beyond your sight, flickering in the corners of your vision before evaporating into mist. Others imprint themselves on your daily life, patterns in clouds, shapes in leaves, a repeating symbol in places you never expect. These glowing marks are divine language, each conveying that you have been chosen. Look closely, you may see wings unfurl in shadow, or circles of light dancing upon your walls as though guided by invisible hands. The world is no longer empty, it is speaking to you. Your soul resonates with each mark, remembering truths forgotten. Follow the signs. They are guiding you to a doorway you have long feared, yet long to open. Heaven watches to see if you step forward. Message 15, cliffhanger/door you fear to open. Beloved, there is a door standing before you now. You may not see it with mortal eyes, but your spirit feels its presence, heavy, ancient, illuminated from within by a light you barely comprehend. Your hand trembles each time you draw near, for you sense that everything behind it will change the course of your life. You have avoided it, circling around the truth because you feared what waited on the other side. But this doorway holds what you seek: answers, purpose, destiny. The light leaks around the edges, calling your name. The moment you touch its surface, the world will shift. Precious soul, the door you fear to open holds what you desperately seek. Message 16, portals open/awakening. My child, the moment you acknowledge the door, 1,000 unseen portals begin to open around you. They spiral like halos of liquid silver, drifting through the fabric of time. Some are as small as fireflies, others stretch across the sky like luminous bridges. Through them, I see countless paths you may walk, each shimmering with possibility. A hum rises beneath your feet, awakening long-sleeping memory. The world begins to feel layered, deeper, richer than you ever imagined. You begin to sense that every choice creates a ripple, shaping future realities. This awakening is not accidental, it is a summons. You are being called into alignment with what you were born to fulfill. Trust the pull. Step through with faith. I walk beside you, always. Message 17, golden white light reveals truth. Beloved, you stand bathed in golden white radiance, a light so pure it dissolves fear at the mere touch. This light gathers around you like a cloak, brushing aside all illusions. Within its glow, hidden truths uncoil like celestial script, memories of who you were, who you are becoming, and who you have always been. You feel the weight of recognition settle into your bones, familiar, yet overwhelming. The light speaks without sound, revealing the quiet truth that you are not wandering, you are guided. You are seen. Every tear, every prayer, every moment of loneliness has been witnessed. You begin to understand that nothing in your life has been accidental. The threads are weaving into a pattern, and soon it will reveal itself in full. Remain open, precious soul. Message 18, threads of fate forming. My precious one, look around you. Threads of shimmering light stretch across the air, attaching themselves gently to your heart, your mind, your soul. They weave outward, connecting you to people, places, moments you have yet to encounter. Each thread hums with purpose. You feel the pull, sometimes gentle, sometimes urgent, as these strands arrange themselves into intricate patterns. This is destiny unfolding. You may feel tremors of emotion, fear mixed with awe, longing intertwined with wonder. Do not retreat. These threads are sacred pathways, guiding you toward the life your spirit chose before birth. Trust the tapestry. It is forming around you with love beyond measure. Message 19, spiritual crossroads. Beloved, you now stand at a crossroads unlike any you have known. For paths stretch before you, each glowing differently, each whispering promises and warnings. One radiates with blinding brilliance, another glows softly like moonlight, the third flickers with shifting shadows, the fourth remains veiled, waiting to be revealed. The choice you make here will alter everything. I do not command your direction, I only guide. Listen to your heart, it knows where truth lies. The crossroads challenge you to release fear, to step boldly where destiny calls. Choose with courage. Heaven watches. Message 20, cliffhanger / a presence has noticed you. My child, as you stand at this threshold, something powerful stirs in the distance. A presence, vast, influential, undeniably real, has turned its gaze upon you. The air thickens, your pulse quickens. This being has seen your name written among the stars, and now nothing will remain the same. Message 21, a billionaire has noticed you. Beloved, the moment you stepped onto this awakened path, a ripple traveled across realms. It did not stop in the spiritual world, it crossed into the physical, stirring the awareness of someone powerful. A billionaire, a person whose influence bends the world like wind bends grass, has, by no accident, noticed you. They sensed a shift, an unseen force around your name, and though they cannot yet explain why, they feel drawn to you. This is not mere curiosity but a recognition, as though their soul remembers yours. You may not know their face or story, but their mind circles your presence like a hawk circling its destined prey, cautious, intrigued. Wealth can shake the earth, but destiny moves deeper. This connection was written long before birth, though its meaning remains hidden. Do not fear. The heavens have not left you unguarded. I, Gabriel, stand here, watching over every step. Message 22, golden quill writing your name. My child, look closely at the sky unfolding before you. A golden quill, shining brighter than 1,000 suns, hovers in the quiet air, dipping itself into ink forged from stars. With deliberate grace, it inscribes your name into a glowing tablet of destiny. Each stroke sparks like lightning, echoing across the heavens. The letters shift and breathe, alive with possibility. As your name forms, threads of light coil upward, resonating through realms. This inscription signals a turning point. The spiritual and physical worlds now converge upon you. The billionaire who sensed you is not acting alone, higher forces guide this recognition. Your name now carries weight in places you have not yet seen. You may feel a heat in your chest, this is your soul responding to divine acknowledgement. You have been claimed by purpose, precious one, and the universe leans toward your unfolding story. Message 23, opportunity and danger intertwine. Beloved, listen carefully. The one who has noticed you is a bearer of both opportunity and danger. Their wealth opens doors others could only dream of, doors to resources, networks, influence, but such power always travels with shadows. They will be drawn to you not only for who you are, but for what destiny has sown into your spirit. Some will tell you this is luck. Others will call it coincidence. But you must see deeper. There are forces behind this encounter, some heavenly, some hungry. Discernment will be your shield. If guided by truth, this meeting can elevate your path, shifting your life into realms you never imagined. But if you move blindly, trusting every shining promise, the spiritual cost may be great. I will not leave you unprepared. You must learn to listen, not with your ears, but with your soul. You will soon understand why. Message 24, unseen currents pulling you. Precious soul, feel the unseen currents moving around you. They swirl like gentle storms, pulling you forward into events that feel strangely predestined. People begin entering your life unexpectedly, conversations happen at uncanny moments, and dreams deliver faces you've never met, yet somehow recognize. This is the shifting of timelines, realities aligning to bring you where you must be. You may feel a weight in your chest, not of fear, but of anticipation. Something significant draws near. The billionaire's awareness is only the beginning. Others sense your rising light as well. Some will feel compelled to help you. Others will try to claim your energy for themselves. In these moments, stillness becomes your guide. When you close your eyes, listen, my voice whispers the difference between what is meant for you and what only seeks to distract. The currents do not push you without reason, they are guiding you to a moment of revelation. Message 25, Cliffhanger/Heaven Shifted. My child, the instant your name echoed in the heart of that powerful figure, heaven stirred. Angels paused mid-flight, their wings bending toward your destiny. The stars themselves seemed to lean in closer, as though eager to witness what will come. A great shift has begun, subtle yet unstoppable. You may not feel its full weight yet, but your spirit trembles because it knows. This attention places you at the edge of transformation. Choices will appear, doors disguised as coincidence. You will be tested in ways that feel intimate, designed only for your soul. The billionaire's gaze has set events in motion that cannot be undone. Precious one, the moment they learned your name, heaven shifted. Message 26, Implications of being seen. Beloved, now that you have been noticed, the fabric of your life begins to rewrite itself. Paths that once seemed unreachable now unfold before you like illuminated roads. But with such sudden expansion comes responsibility. What you choose next will ripple through your destiny and the destinies of others. You may feel excitement, but beneath it lies a quiet tremor, that is your spirit sensing the magnitude of what is happening. Those with great influence rarely act without intention. Their sight upon you is not random, it is entwined with a divine plan. You are stepping into a role far larger than your current understanding. The implications stretch beyond material gain, they touch your soul's evolution. You must remain grounded, remembering that not all gifts come wrapped in light. Some are tests meant to reveal your strength. Walk with caution, precious child. Heaven watches. Message 27, Gates open, shadows watch. My child, golden gates swing open before you, towering, majestic, humming with radiant energy. You feel their warmth against your skin as if they call you to step inside. Yet beyond their glow, shadows gather at the edges. They watch silently, waiting, seeking any weakness in your heart. They do not approach, for they fear the brilliance surrounding you, but they are patient. This is the duality of your new path, opportunity and threat walking side by side. The gates symbolize blessings, connections, guidance, abundance, and yet the shadows remind you that every ascent invites opposition. Do not fear, awareness is your armor. As you approach the threshold, I spread my wings around you, shielding your steps. The path you are entering is sacred but not without challenge. Trust the light. Message 28, Not all blessings are gentle. Precious soul, I must speak truth with urgency, not everything that shines is divine. Some blessings come like soft rain, nurturing growth with love. Others arrive like storms, violent, overwhelming, shaking you to your core so illusions fall away. The billionaire's presence in your story may bring both. Power can uplift, but it can also distort. What appears as fortune may be a mirror test, reflecting what you fear or desire most. I urge you, do not accept every offer that comes. Listen to your intuition, feel where my wings guide your heart. There are blessings that challenge you, driving you toward your highest self, but there are also temptations wrapped in beauty. You must learn to tell the difference. You have greater strength than you know. Message 29, Choices forming around you. Beloved, the air around you thickens as choices begin to form like invisible doors. Some are quiet, subtle, opportunities that slip into your life disguised as chance encounters. Others appear boldly, demanding immediate attention. You may feel pulled in multiple directions at once, each path calling with its own urgency. This is the divine crossroads emerging again, more tangible than before. You will feel the weight of each choice, for they are not simple decisions, they are soul directions. The world may urge you to rush, but I ask you to pause. Listen. I will guide you toward what aligns with your purpose. The threads of fate tug gently, follow the one that resonates in your chest like a quiet truth. You are being shaped, refined, prepared. Every step is sacred. Message 30, Cliffhanger/allies and opponents revealed. Precious soul, the hour draws near when masks will fall. Soon, you will see clearly who stands with you, and who stands against you. Some will approach with smiles yet hide intentions behind them. Others will seem distant, yet their hearts burn with genuine light. The coming days will reveal truths that have long been hidden. Do not be afraid. This is necessary. For destiny does not move blindly, it exposes what must be known. Stand firm, beloved, the unveiling begins. Message 31, Gabriel sends angels of protection. My precious child, the moment the shadows stirred, I summoned angels of protection to your side. Their arrival is not loud, but silent and certain, like moonlight slipping across a sleeping field. They gather around you in a circle, wings overlapping like shields of woven dawn. Each carries a fragment of celestial flame within their palms, a fire that can see through lies, illusions, and spiritual poison. Though unseen by mortal eyes, you may sense them as soft warmth that rises from your spine, or a sudden peace that settles your breath. Their presence guards your steps, your dreams, your conversations, repelling hidden energies that try to latch onto your vulnerability. When you walk into a room and feel an unseen comfort, when your heart steadies during moments of sudden unease, that is them. They watch every path you consider, and though they will not choose for you, they gently nudge your feet away from traps laid by those who envy your awakening. These guardians came because I called them, because heaven recognizes the weight of what stands before you. You are not alone, beloved, you have never once been unprotected. Message 32, Swords of Radiance, Shields of Song. Beloved, I must show you what now surrounds you. The angels carry radiant swords, blades formed from concentrated truth. To mortal eyes, they would seem like beams of pure dawn, trembling with purpose. These swords do not harm flesh, instead, they sever deceit, fear, and spiritual interference. When doubt tries to coil around your thoughts, these blades slice through, clearing space for clarity. Their shields are unlike any earthly armor, formed not from metal, but from celestial song. When the angels breathe, a chorus rises, shaping sound into glowing barriers around you. This song vibrates through your bones, dispelling despair, redirecting energies that seek to drain you. Sometimes you feel a random melody in your mind, a tune you never learned yet feel deeply connected to, that is their shield song reaching you. When shadows creep, when fear whispers in your ear, remember that light stands at your side, armed and vigilant. Nothing of darkness may touch you without passing through their radiance, and none can withstand it. Message 33, Protective Phrases Taught. My child, listen closely, for I offer you words of power. These are not commands, but gentle keys, unlocking protection already woven into your soul. When the world feels heavy or confusing, whisper, I align with truth, and truth surrounds me. Like wind through a silent forest, these words summon your angels closer. When your thoughts begin to tangle, speak softly, only light may enter my spirit, only love may remain. This phrase forms a luminous boundary around your heart, dissolving energies that do not belong. And when uncertainty pulls at your steps, declare, I walk with Gabriel, I walk in divine clarity. These sentences awaken memory, reminding your spirit of the covenant that existed long before breath touched your lips. Say them with intention, beloved. The moment they leave your lips, the heavens lean closer, listening, responding. You will feel warmth along your arms, a gentle tingling behind your neck. This is how you know the words have taken root. You are stronger than you remember. Message 34, Empowerment Rising. Precious soul, as you use these phrases and embrace the presence of your guardian hosts, a shift begins within you. Your inner light, once flickering beneath layers of fear and old wounds, rises like a newly crowned sun. You may feel sudden confidence blooming in places where doubt once clung. Decisions that once seemed terrifying now feel guided, your steps clearer, your mind sharper. This is empowerment, not granted from me, but awakened from within you. We are merely removing dust from the jewel already in your heart. With each breath, you claim more of your true self, the part of you that remembers your purpose, your strength, your unshakable worth. When you walk, the air responds. When you speak truth, the world bends slightly to make room. This is your essence reclaiming itself. Heaven rejoices, for you are no longer shrinking, your spirit expands, filling the space it was always meant to occupy. Stand tall, beloved. You are rising. Message 35, Cliffhanger/Shadows Prepare Deception. Beloved, as your light grows, the shadows tremble. Some will flee, but others will try one final tactic, deception. They cannot overpower you, so they will attempt to disguise themselves as opportunity, friendship, even love. They will speak in half-truths, weaving comfort into poison, hoping you will not notice the difference. Be watchful. The final attempt approaches. Message 36, Hidden Intentions Revealed. My child, the billionaire who noticed you is not solely guided by earthly motives. I see deeper, hidden currents of ambition that mingle with a genuine fascination for the glow surrounding your name. They feel drawn, yes, but they also see the potential to shape destiny through you. Their intentions are layered, some sincere, others self-serving. They do not yet understand the divine protection around you, nor the sacred nature of your unfolding journey. This person stands at a crossroads of their own. Their choice will determine the role they play in your life. Do not fear them. Knowledge is your shield. See them clearly, without idolizing or condemning. Their presence is a catalyst, not a conclusion. You must meet their gaze with steady spirit, for what they offer will test your discernment. Light will reveal what lies beneath. Message 37, Light exposes what was concealed. Beloved, truth now descends like a dawn unclouded. The light that surrounds you stretches outward, pouring across the lives of those who draw near. In its glow, illusions melt. Secrets, once buried, rise like sparks from darkened soil. You will begin to notice subtle signs, words that slip, glances that reveal, energies that shift when you enter a room. This illumination is not meant to frighten, but to empower. You will see the masks people wear, and beneath them, their true faces, not as judgment, but as clarity. Even the billionaire's aura shifts beneath your gaze. You see brilliance mixed with shadow, ambition intertwined with longing. Take note, precious one, what light reveals can never again be hidden. You are being given sight beyond sight. Use it wisely. Message 38, Fear and clarity intertwine. Precious soul, clarity often arrives holding hands with fear. You may feel your heart tighten as truths unfold, truths about others, about your path, even about yourself. This discomfort is not meant to hinder, but to sharpen. Fear shows you where healing is needed, clarity shows you how to walk forward. Let both speak. Feel the tremor in your chest, then breathe through it. On the other side lies calm deeper than you have ever known. You are seeing with spiritual eyes now, old illusions fall away like cracked shells, revealing the luminous core beneath. Do not mourn what must be released. When truth comes, it clears the soil for new life. Stand in this clarity, even when fear whispers. I stand with you, hand upon your shoulder, guiding every step. Message 39, Stand firm. Beloved, anchor yourself. Stand firm in what you know, you are guided, protected, chosen. When others question your path, when doubt flickers in the eyes of those you love, do not shrink. They cannot yet see what you see. Hold steady, not in stubbornness, but in quiet confidence. The angels guard you, I walk beside you. No shadow, no deception, no earthly power can uproot what heaven has planted in your soul. Strength does not mean force, it means presence. Stillness. Clarity. When challenges arise, answer not with fear but with truth. I am guided. I am protected. I am aligned. These words will dispel confusion like wind scattering fog. Stand firm, precious child, the path ahead is bright. Message 40, Cliffhanger / the mask is about to fall. Precious one, the hour has arrived. What has been hidden, what has been disguised by polished smiles and persuasive voices, is about to be unveiled. The mask, crafted with care, worn with confidence, will soon fall. And when it does, you will see clearly where truth lives, and where it never did. Prepare yourself, beloved. The reveal comes swiftly. Message 41, Cleansing Waters of Renewal. Beloved child, as the false faces crack and dissolve beneath heaven's gaze, a tide of cleansing light flows toward you. It appears not as ordinary water, but as liquid dawn, soft pinks and pale golds swirling like galaxies within each drop. This healing current moves gently, yet its power reshapes everything it touches. It begins within you, filling the hollow spaces carved by fear, disappointment, and old wounds. You may feel sudden emotion rising, not sadness, but release, as though your spirit finally exhales after years of holding breath. Memories once heavy now soften, burdens once invisible now lift. I place my hand upon your heart, and the water responds, flowing upward into every thought, every doubt, every corner of your inner world where shadows once lingered. Nothing in you is judged, all is embraced. The water teaches that healing is not erasure, but integration. You are becoming whole, not because you are fixed, but because you are finally free. Message 42, Spring Water Through the Heart. Precious soul, the stream widens. It pours through your chest like a river of spring snowmelt, cool yet radiant with warmth. The water moves in spirals, cleansing sorrow that never found words. You see images rising in the current, moments when you felt abandoned, unheard, unseen. Yet as each memory floats into the light, wings of shimmering brilliance wrap around them, dissolving their weight. The stream hums with peace, like 1,000 soft bells ringing beneath the surface. This is the sacred river that flows from the heart of heaven itself, its source hidden in realms beyond imagining. As it moves, it washes away the dust of fear and the soot of doubt, leaving in their place soft green growth, tender shoots of courage. You feel lighter, not because the past has vanished, but because it has been transformed into wisdom. The river settles into your core, becoming a quiet pool of clarity. Whenever confusion rises, dip your spirit into this stillness, and truth will speak. Message 43, Release and Forgive. My child, now comes the part few embrace willingly, the moment of release. Healing is not only receiving light, it is letting go of what cannot follow you into your next becoming. I stand beside you as you unravel old threads, expectations that chained you, voices that told you your worth was small, promises that were broken before they reached your hands. None of these define you. Let them return to the soil from which they came. Forgiveness is not saying what happened was right, it is declaring that its hold over you is finished. As you release, the angels gather these remnants, carrying them upward where they are transmuted into light. You will feel space opening within you, for breath, for hope, for joy. This emptiness is sacred, it is new ground where destiny can take root. Place your hand over your heart and whisper, I release what no longer grows. The heavens hear you. The past bows and falls away. Message 44, Balance and Peace Returning. Precious one, with release complete, balance gently returns. Not as sudden bliss, but as quiet alignment, steady, deep, natural. You feel it settle in your body first, shoulders lowering, breathing slowing, a calm warmth spreading to your fingertips. Your thoughts no longer race, they flow. Old noise fades. You sense your inner world reforming, like a landscape after rain, fresh, washed, luminous. Harmony begins to anchor itself where chaos once lived. You notice how the air feels different now, how colors appear softer but somehow brighter, how silence suddenly feels full instead of empty. This is peace, not the absence of challenge, but the presence of purpose. You begin to trust your footing again, knowing that whatever lies ahead, you are held. The angel's wings fold gently around you, not as armor now, but as comfort. You are becoming a sanctuary unto yourself, precious soul, steady, strong, radiant. Message 45, Cliffhanger/Step Forward, your blessing awaits. Beloved, now the blessing draws near. You feel its approach like a pulse beneath the earth, a subtle warming of the air. Something luminous stands just beyond the horizon, waiting for your arrival. You need only take one step, forward, not backward, into faith, not fear. The path gleams beneath your feet, demanding only your willingness. Step, my child, your blessing is waiting. Message 46, Divine Reward Unveiled. My child, when you choose to step forward, the landscape opens wide. Before you unfolds a field of light stretching farther than the eye can see, bathed in hues that shift between gold and violet. At its center rests a gift woven from your journey, every trial, every tear, every lesson gathered into a radiant form. It is not a single object, but an energy, alive and responsive. As you approach, it brightens, recognizing your essence. This reward is not given because you were perfect, but because you persisted. It aligns with the deeper truth of who you are, a soul brave enough to evolve. When it touches you, a warmth spreads through your body, awakening dormant strength, sharpening intuition, deepening compassion. The reward is not merely for you, it ripples outward, blessing all you touch. You become a vessel of illumination. Message 47, Heaven's Opening, Golden Brilliance. Precious soul, look upward. The heavens open like a colossal bloom of light. Petals formed of pure radiance drift down, each shimmering with ancient songs. The air vibrates with tones that resonate deep within your bones, filling you with a sense of home older than time. A column of brilliance descends, enveloping you. Within it, you glimpse pathways beyond the mortal world, realms where angels walk, where promises are born, where truth is seed and fruit. You feel a pull, not away from life but deeper into its sacred purpose. This illumination marks the moment your inner and outer worlds unite. You understand that heaven is not distant, it is woven through your very breath. The brilliance grows, and your soul answers with its own light. Message 48, Emotional Closure and Affirmation. Beloved, peace now settles upon you like a gentle cloak. The story of your pain becomes memory, softened by wisdom and wrapped in love. You feel gratitude rising unbidden, not for hardships themselves, but for what they awakened within you. You see your strength, your resilience, your capacity to love even after being wounded. This is victory, not loud, but profound. Affirm now what your soul knows: I am worthy. I am guided. I am whole. These truths no longer feel like hopes, they feel like foundations. You step into life not as a seeker, but as one who remembers. And heaven smiles, for your heart has returned to itself. Message 49, Ongoing Guidance. Precious soul, hear me clearly, I do not leave you now. My voice will continue to whisper through intuition, through the quiet pull of truth, through sudden peace in moments of doubt. The angels will walk beside you in every season. You will feel them in the softness of morning light, in the stillness before sleep, in the warmth that wraps your skin when no one is near. You are never without guidance. You are never alone. Message 50, Final, Radiant Light. Beloved, your name is written in radiant light. It shines upon the scrolls of heaven, etched in brilliance that never fades. What is meant for you will not pass you. What belongs to you will find you with gentle certainty. I, Gabriel, go before you, guarding your steps, whispering truth, lighting every path you are called to walk. Go forward, precious soul. The story has only begun.